From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Thursday, January 1st, 2015. Silver is trading at $15.70 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,184 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $318. Antiwar.com reports at least 33 people were killed and scores wounded in a suicide bomb in Ib in central Yemen, which targeted a Shiite religious celebration that was attended by a number of leaders of the Houthi rebels. The Houthis have advanced into cities like Ib, which were in al-Qaeda territory in recent months, and al-Qaeda has launched a number of suicide attacks against them. How many Houthis were among those killed and wounded is unclear, but leaders call it a massacre, adding that many women and children were also wounded in the incident. So was the city's governor, according to reports, though he is expected to survive. So far, al-Qaeda hasn't claimed credit for the attack, though it is widely expected that they will. FPP Radio News is brought to you by The Doublespeak Dictionary. The Doublespeak Dictionary by Leslie Starr O'Hara satirizes the marked difference between the ideal of we the people and the reality of we the elite, while offering an insightful glimpse into the clockworks of the totalitarian mind. Ever irreverent but never irrelevant, the Doublespeak Dictionary serves as a subversive and humorous but timely reminder that the emperor has no clothes. The Doublespeak Dictionary is available from Amazon.com and all major bookstores. Reuters reports a stampede killed at least 35 people during New Year's Eve celebrations in Shanghai. The Shanghai government said that large crowds started to stampede in Qinyi Square on the Bund just before midnight, with authorities working to rescue and aid the wounded. The trigger for the stampede has yet to be confirmed, but state media and a witness said the incident was caused when people tried to pick up fake money thrown from a building. A man who brought one of the 43 injured to a local hospital for treatment said fake money had been thrown down from a bar above the street as part of the New Year's Eve celebrations. The man, who gave his family name as Wu, said people rushed to pick up the money, triggering the stampede. A woman who was on the Bund described chaotic scenes, saying there were too many people and nowhere for people to escape. Dozens of distraught relatives gathered in the hospital lobby waiting for news, with some expressing frustration over a lack of information as police held them back. At dawn on Thursday, there were still small crowds of revelers trying to find taxis home, and workers were clearing up trash strewn around the Bund. There was little sign of the mayhem that had broken out just hours earlier. In 2004, 37 people died in a stampede in northern Beijing on a bridge at a scenic spot during the Lunar New Year holiday. For over 35 years, Roberts & Roberts has been a trusted source for buying and selling your investment-grade precious metals. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and permanently removed the minimum purchase order for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on investing and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 850-478-5270 or online at rrbi.co. UPI reports Maryland Governor Martin O'Malley said Wednesday he will commute the sentences of the 4 men remaining on Maryland's death row before he leaves office. The state abolished the death penalty in 2013, but the legislature did not make the law retroactive. O'Malley said the state attorney general has advised him Maryland no longer has an execution protocol and is unable to put anyone to death. Before he announced his decision, he talked to the families of some of the victims of the 4 inmates. He said he believes commuting the sentence will spare the families the ordeal of more drawn-out appeals. O'Malley, who pushed for the 2013 law, leaves office in mid-January after serving 2 terms. Maryland has a history of capital punishment dating back to 1638 when 2 men were hanged for piracy. The state passed a new death penalty law after the U.S. Supreme Court found executions constitutional in 1976. The number of executions across the United States dropped this year, and prosecutors and juries appear to have been more willing to accept sentences of life without parole. The Death Penalty Information Center reports that 6 states abolished capital punishment between 2007 and 2013, although none have done so since. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.